The point of this proprioceptive exercise is simply to create more stability in a box step up. As an amputee, it can be really scary to balance on a prosthesis even for half a second. So when we take that to a box step up and we're forced to plant our weight on the prosthesis even for just a moment, what I see oftentimes is we kind of throw ourselves forward. There's a little bit of instability, there's fear there, and I want to help you negate that. The beginning of this progression is simply going to be lifting our sound knee off the ground and bringing it back down to the ground with control. You can hold on to something for support to start. What we're trying to avoid here is falling back down. You want to bring down, engage your core, press that residual limb down through the socket, and come back to the ground with equal control as you lift. Now, the next part of the progression is actually going to be bringing the leg to the box and back down with control. I do want to make a note here. I have a 20-inch box. Most of you will not be starting with a 20-inch box. I do not recommend that. Start with a lower box, maybe 10 to 12 inches, then 16, then 20. You're not actually stepping up here. I just want you to tap, control, and bringing back down. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to focus on how your limb feels in the socket, what your core is doing, if you're shifting forward, back to the side, and where your knee is. You can practice this with stability and holding on to something as long as you need, with the ultimate goal of eventually not needing that. Notice how I'm not falling forward and I'm not throwing myself back. I'm not using momentum. As much as I can, I'm engaging that limb in the socket and bringing my leg up with control and coming back down. You already have other proprioceptive exercises that include step-ups. So the final progression of this movement is not actually going to be a full step-up. It's going to be a controlled step. You come off the ground for just an inch or two, come back down, bring that foot down. The ultimate would be no assistance here. Step, come up for just an inch or two, bring that foot back down to the ground. Once you feel like you've mastered the low box, then you can continually add height, start low, work your way up.